Hey everybody, I'm back again with another video. This time, I'm doing an Apple Watch Series 4 Nike Plus Edition. It's finally here. So first off, I'm going to do an unboxing. Then I'm going to do a comparison. And then finally, I'm going to review what's new. So if you haven't noticed already, the back of this watch looks a whole lot like Iron Man. Anyway, let's take a little closer look at that back before I do a full unboxing. As you can see here, it is the Series 4 Nike Plus Edition in aluminum with the full ceramic back. Let's go!
Here, this is the old box. I still have the old paperwork, and it used to have everything all in one in here, and then you would slip this out. You had your charger and your cable. That was the old design. So now let's do the new design. As you can see here, you can just rip that away. Okay. And on the back here, you'll see it says that it's the Series 4 Space Gray Aluminum Black Nike Sports Loop 44 millimeter. So that all looks correct. And I'm assuming that these fold this way. And so this has to fold back like that. And it folds open. And you have your watch and your band. So let's open, I guess, the band first. Okay. So you're gonna have to tear it open, I'm thinking. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's how you do it. Okay, and then there's a nice little tab here. And it says Apple Watch Plus. Gives you instructions on how to put the band in. And since this is a sports loop, you pretty much don't have multiple sizes. Guess this probably comes off. There we go. So there we go. Sorry, I got a little bit of a cold today. But anyway, so here it is, the sports band in all its glory. And, you know, I have the old, or the one that I bought off of Amazon. And then this is the new sports band directly from Apple. I gotta say, it's pretty close, you know, but this one has the reflective bands on it. So let's just see if I freaking put a light on there. Aha. So I don't know if that's showing up on camera per se, but I see the reflective stitching in there. And it's all. So what I'm doing is I'm just flashing my super duper flashlight on it. And it's definitely reflective. It almost looks like white or silver coming through the band. So I'll have to try that later when it gets dusk and see if the headlights make it glow. But anyway, that's pretty cool. Let's see if I really pour it on there. Awesome. Okay, so now I haven't needed a knife in order to open anything. So let's just set this stuff to the side and let's open up the box here. Look at that. Okay, so box top, very heavy. More instructions. We have the charger which looks exactly like the old charger, pretty much. And then we've got or actually this is the cable. Then we have the charger, which is the same as every other charger. And then we have this cool watch with the cover. And will I ever use this? Maybe when I'm traveling, if I have to put it somewhere, I'll have this little cover on it, and that way I can keep it from getting scratched. Wow. That is shiny and new. There's the old one. There's the new one. Doesn't look like a huge difference, but it feels pretty heavy actually. I'm surprised with the weight. And there's the back. That's awesome looking. Looks really cool live and in person. It does look like the Iron Man little sign. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's like these little dashes in there around that sensor. So definitely cool. Can't wait to get this thing powered up and ready to go. Okay, so one of the things that is different about the new watch versus the old watch is going to be the speaker and the volume of the speaker. So first, let me show you the Series 2 Nike Edition.
It's 448.
Now let's try the Series 4.
It's 448. Good afternoon.
So it sounds somewhat clearer and definitely louder and a little bit cleaner on the higher tones. So the speaker is much improved on the new Series 4.
So the back of the watch has totally been redesigned. The materials have changed. The design has changed. It's now a ceramic back, and supposedly it's more accurate, and it also allows you to do the EKG. But that is not ready to be tested. I will get back on that on another video once that is available. But anyway, the back is one big difference. Now I'm going to go through a few speed tests to show the difference with the CPU on the same applications. So as you can see here, it's skipping a little bit, and I'm having a little bit of stuttering on my Series 2. In the ESPN app and in other apps, sometimes there can be a little icon that has a little spinning wheel. It's pretty good and a lot better than the first renditions of the Apple Watch, but this one still had some issues. As you can see here, I'm scrolling through and it's a little bit choppy, not as smooth, but it gets the job done. And I was willing to deal with that because the Apple Watch did work well for the most part. As you can see here in the News app, sometimes it took a little while to pull from the phone, but nothing like super long. So that was acceptable to me. And now let's check out the Series 4 watch and how well it goes through these. Now let's try the Series 4 watch. Let's try those 3 applications again. So first let's start off with the ESPN app. Now let's launch it, and as you can see, it populated much quicker and it is scrolling much smoother and quicker. Now that we've tried that, let's go on to the workout app, and it is keeping up with my finger as fast as I can scroll it. It is panning through. And lastly, let's try the News app. And as you can see here, it's already pre-populated. So let's try the next story and see if it's just as fast there. Now let's test the boot up time on these 2 devices. Now I'm pressing both at the same time, and I noticed a striking difference the way the logo is displayed here. It seems much brighter and clearer on the Series 4 on the right versus the Series 2 on the left. And it is quite a bit of a speed difference also. As you can see on the right hand side, the Series 4 is going to boot up much quicker than the Series 2. And I even had to speed it up on the playback just to make it seem like it was even halfway of a race. An eternity later is the case in this case. So I set it down and I just sped it up as fast as I could to get that thing to boot. So my Series 2 was good for its time, but the Series 4 is much faster.
One of the reasons why I wanted to go with the Series 4 is it just is that much faster. I would say that the Series 4 is probably twice as fast as the Series 2 is concerned. I never had the Series 3, but I would have to say that it is definitely double the speed of my Series 2, and definitely worth an upgrade if you felt like your Series 2 wasn't fast enough. Now your Series 3 might not be enough of a jump for you to upgrade, but the size of the screen might make it worth it for you. Like I said, the custom complications and the custom screen are cool also, and there are just a few other things like speaker size, screen real estate that make this watch just seem like a more polished and finished product. Now, why I went with the Nike and waited a little bit longer is this reflective band. This is one of the reasons that I wanted to wait for this watch, is because you cannot purchase this band through Apple directly. You have to buy this series watch. So in a way, I know that there'll probably be third-party ones coming out later in different colors, because this only comes in white or black, but I felt like, okay, I'll get it with the reflective band, plus I get the custom watch faces. So one of the custom watch faces that is in this watch, let's see if I can find it someday. Okay, so this is one of the new ones, and they come in a bunch of different colors. Am I going to use this one? Maybe. This one I might use, and it will say up there, but mostly it's the high colored, high contrast, like this one. I really like this watch face. It doesn't use as much of the power because it's mostly black with just some bright greenish yellow text on it. This one is also really nice, really easy to see, high contrast, got the date really bright, and got the time, and then also got a calendar event on there. In my opinion, best watch face still, but then you've got the white colored one too, if you're into that. And these are all customizable, you know, modular. And then of course you have the new watch face that came with the Series 4, this one, and also this infograph modular, which is also very cool and customizable. So all in all, I would say this was a good purchase. If you felt like your Series 2 was not fast enough or not big enough, this is a great purchase. Or you could wait for the Series 5, which will be coming out in probably a year, and it'll probably make this one look slow. But this one's pretty damn fast. So I would say if you're ready to purchase a smartwatch, this is the definite one to get right here. And, you know, it is a leap well above the Series 2. Anyway, that's my video. Thanks for watching. I'm going to get the tech out of here. Later.